You know, we started talking this week about the strength and the power of conventional Western medicine. And we said what we learned in medical school and nursing school is good stuff. And to be a great integrative holistic practitioner, you have to start here and be a great physician first, right? You have to know this stuff, but you also have to know more, because in this world of acute care, we excel. But we said the issues become when we take that acute care model and we start to just put drugs to it, and we end up with the $310 billion pharmaceutical industry. So we said we need a solution to the ill to the pill. That's been a lot of what you've heard up until this point. And I shared my patient's bag of goods with you, and I don't know how we're ever going to get around this with one exception, which is what we're doing here this week, integrative holistic medicine. We also talked this week about how in the United States, we're not doing so great, that we could do better. That for heart disease, we rank #2 in the world. For diabetes, we rank #1. For obesity, we rank #1. For lung disease, we're way up there in the top 3. So clearly, the $2.5 trillion we spend a year in lifestyle-related diseases, projected to go to $4.5 trillion in just a few years, is not the solution. We're spending the money, but we have poorer outcomes. I shared this with you. Harvey Feinberg, president of the Institute of Medicine, said, "The nation's current healthcare trajectory is lower in success and higher in cost than it should be. The cost of inaction is high." The problem is we don't have a healthcare trajectory. We have a disease care model and a disease care trajectory. So all week we've been talking about what do we do to turn off the faucet. We'll leave acute care in its great state to deal with the mess when it occurs. But how do we prevent the problems in the first place? How do we get to the underlying cause? In the 90s, all across the country, integrative centers began to spring up. We have 165 integrative centers today. This is just a sample from the Bravewell Network, which was formed in the 90s to transform healthcare in the country. In 2004, the American Medical Association said, we need to prepare our students for the clinical problems they will face in their future practice. Didn't say we need to prepare them for acute care. They said, American Medical Association said, we need to prepare our students to deal with chronic disease. The Academic Consortium for Integrative Medicine was formed with steady rises in medical school enrollment, with medical schools saying, we need to change our curriculum. We need to do something different. There are fellowship programs springing up all over the country, 16 primary care residencies in the United States. The American Board of Integrative Holistic Medicine, we have provided CME and training for thousands of healthcare providers. And we've certified over 1,500 in integrative holistic medicine. So the call for a new healthcare provider has been mandated. And the only way we transform the healthcare system is not through pretty buildings. It's not through big mega structures. It's through community, new ways of thinking, physicians, nurses, naturopaths practicing differently, working collaboratively. The American Board of Physician Specialties, who are here in our exhibit hall, has answered the call for board certification in integrative medicine. They said, we will recognize integrative medicine as a specialty. So for those of you interested in board certification as a specialty for the American Board of Physician Specialties, all the details are available for you out in our exhibit area. What is the American Board of Integrative Holistic Medicine doing? Where are we going? Well, back to Einstein. We will never be able to solve our problems at the same order of complexity we used to create our problems. We need to think differently. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. I'm proud to announce that for 2014, you will be hearing about the formation of a new academy that will not be limited to the United States, that will be global and international, that will be the first academy ever to focus on health. An academy dedicated to integrative health, medicine, and education. The academy will be formed to answer your call to us at the American Board of Integrative Holistic Medicine. You said to us, can your training go beyond MDs and DOs? And we decided to say yes. You called us and you said, we believe you, but we don't know how to do it. We need new models of care. We need to understand the business. We need your slides. We need educational resources. We need a recruitment program so that when a hospital in New Jersey needs an integrative holistic nurse or an integrative holistic physician, they know where to go to come and find it. So we are going to be that resource for you. That's our goal. So when you tap into the new academy, you're going to be able to tap into educational materials, student organizations, God willing, your own credit card. That's my goal down the road. Patient resources. How do your patients find you? So this is not just about more CME and CEUs, which we will be providing. Our educational offerings will be much more extensive. I'm proud to say that we will be collaborating. Our goal is to build a bridge. We said there's too many silos. If you have integrative medicine and functional medicine and holistic medicine and naturopathic medicine and chiropractic care, everyone is in their silo. And if we stay in those silos, we will never realize the strength that we have as integrative holistic practitioners. We have to take our commonality and turn that commonality into community. Because it's in that community that we can stand up and we can advocate and we can say, no, you're not going to take away our compounding pharmacies. No, you're not going to tell us we can't give B12 injections in our office. We're going to stand up strong and we're going to say, no, we're not accepting mercury. We're not accepting incinerators that pollute the air. We don't want deep fryers in our hospitals, right? So we have to be a power and a force that represents for this country health. It's no longer just about disease care, it's about health care. And our colleagues, where are our colleagues at the American Holistic Medical Association? Stand up, right? These are our colleagues who are here with us, who were saying, we want to collaborate with you. David Riley, Global Advances in Health and Medicine, he said, we're going to give you, your community is going to have Global Advances in Health and Medicine as your journal. Right? And this is just the beginning. So fasten your seatbelts and stay tuned, because we are about to change history. I want you to know that sitting here today, you are hearing something that 5 years from now is going to transform healthcare. Because we're going to vote together, we're going to stand together, we're going to walk together, and we're going to do this in the name of health of not only people, but of communities and of our planet. And so if you believe in what we're defining as our roadmap for sustainable health, if I say something now that resonates with you, I want you to stand up. Because this is where we're coming from. Do you believe in switching healthcare as an institution-led service to health and social care as part of the community? Do you believe in shifting healthcare from curing and fixing to early intervention and prevention? Do you believe in switching healthcare from sickness to health and healing? Do you believe that we don't need any more pretty buildings that compete with each other, but we need healing environments? And do you believe that sustainability should not be an add-on, but integrated in culture, practice, and training, and in everything that we do? This is your academy for integrative holistic medicine. This is who we are, who we represent, and I invite you to stay tuned. And as you'll see in the next video, all it takes is one person to change history. Gandhi said, "Be the change we want to see." And imagine how 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, how this community begins to serve each other. We're all in this together. And I have to say, I am so excited and blessed to be here with all of you. So thank you for that. Can I invite my colleagues to come? I want to acknowledge the American Board of Integrative Holistic Medicine. So please come up, stand up. This is not only about me. I can't do anything without this amazing team of healers. Where's Bob Anderson? Where's Bob Anderson, our founding father? Bob, you guys may not know Bob Anderson, but he is the founder of holistic medicine.
Bob.
If it weren't for Bob and a handful of other people, we wouldn't be here today.
Thank you.